Alrighty. I was getting used to talking to a camera, and now this is incredibly awkward again. What can we do? I mean, do we sing hymns, hold hands, break bread? I don't know. But what I do know is the topic for this video. To start, I've noticed while I've been away, there appears to be another slowdown. But is there another slowdown? It's hard to say, is it because of the economic strife that America is under right now, or is it just another normal summer slowdown? I think it's a good combination of both, to be honest. But I decided with all the summer slowdowns, inflation, baby formula shortages, turning mothers into gladiators. So today, I wanted to get away from all that depressing ass shit and look yonder and see what our fellow drivers across the sea have to deal with. Most of our focus will actually be on UberEats because their service is actually offered in the most countries, whereas DoorDash is only offered in Australia, Canada, and Japan. So what are we going to be looking at? A whole genre of things, to be honest. First, I wanted to look at tipping because I've always heard growing up, tipping culture was an American custom, right? So how often are gig workers tipped across the seas? Probably not often. And if so, does Uber make up for that? Or do they also just say, go fuck yourself, here's what you get? And after a bit of research, it appears they don't do anything to help them. Or maybe they do, it was really hard. It doesn't appear they do too much. It appears it's kind of like the same base model that we have, where it's calculated based on the distance and the mileage. But I have to assume they're getting some extra. I tried asking in the UK subreddit, but I think they could smell I was American, and nobody wanted to answer me. We'll never know. And it doesn't say on their website. I really could not find it anyway. So I'm going to be basing my judgment off of subreddit posts from people in the United Kingdom. Doesn't really look like they make any more than we do. Perhaps even less because of the tipping. Basically what I'm saying is they get the crumpet, but not the tea. Doesn't seem like a good deal. Some posts I was reading are pretty sad, to be honest. We'll read a few of them here. One Redditor shared, they drove 7 hours and only made 30 euros, which is roughly $40 in American. You're probably also thinking, well, what if that driver just sucks booty cheeks? Possible, very possible. But a lot of the posts from that UK UberEats subreddit share the same sentiment. Now, while our fellow tea sippers don't get to bask in the tips, they do share a similarity in the need to strike. And it's generally actually not met with a lot of negativity. I'll show you the one recent post that someone was trying to organize a strike, and whereas if you saw this post, we've seen it before, when someone brings up a strike and it's just immediate, I'd say 70% of the feedback is generally negative in America. But what I've seen with people doing the strikes across countries is it's definitely a way different mindset. Obviously, you're going to have outliers in any situation where people, yes, obviously still don't want to strike. But the general sentiment as compared to what we see here is very positive. It's very interesting to see. And I know this is probably like a weird, broad topic. I just wanted to do something light and fun with you guys. Is this even fun? I don't even know if anyone is gonna think this is fun. But anyways, so let's get away from the UK and look very quickly at one driver's experience delivering in Japan. So, I'm a student in Okasaka, 18, trying to learn the language before going to college, and I've been working at UberEats for almost 2 months now. First of all, people hardly ever use motorbikes to deliver, much less cars. With how the roads are in Japan, it's just always easier with a bike. As for delivering itself, because of the culture here, it's extremely easy to be rude and set your customer off just by handing them the food too forcefully or by pronouncing a verb in its casual form. So, when speaking to the restaurant worker or to a customer, you have to use the formal version of Japanese, as if you were a service worker yourself, if you don't want to get a low rating. The rates I'd say are pretty equal to that of the US. However, correct me if I'm wrong, a 20-minute trip normally nets me 450 yen or roughly $4. And I can do around 10 to 15 trips if I work about 12 hours. But in terms of tipping, That's just not a thing here. Again, because of the culture, tipping has never existed in Japan, as it is seen as rude. But because of that, the app removes the option of tipping entirely. And because of that, your total income is much lower than that of the US. So yeah, it's much less of a viable income. I normally end a full day of working from noon till 10 p.m. with 8k yen, roughly $75, on a rainy day. But a lot of people still choose to do it as the application is easy and you can start your shift anytime you want. Not great. So yeah, no tips in Japan, all apartments. Definitely would not be doing delivery driving if I lived in Japan. That is just, I just don't understand why you would even do that to begin with.
What a day is like for a delivery driver in South Africa, then watch this.
So this guy just kind of interviews them and, asks what it's like.
A UberEats driver,
Yes,
you using a car, unlike most of the guys using bikes.
yes, sir.
How was the process to apply or register as a delivery driver? Was it difficult?
Not really difficult. Depends on the requirement the company asks for. There you have to follow the step and the rules and the law of the company before you can register.
On a day, how many deliveries do you do on average? Whether being busy or slow, I know I've had some people say they can do 5 deliveries a day, and then others have said they do up to 28 deliveries a day, depending on what time of the month it is.
Yeah, depending on the place where you are working from, and also maybe month end is mid-month is different. But yeah, starting from 5 deliveries up to 15, I can do it.
That's pretty comparable.
And then another big question that people do ask, have you been a victim of crime as a delivery driver? Either people who tried to rob you or tried to steal your phone or even actually tried to steal your scooter?
Personally, no. But I know a lot of drivers. A lot of my friends
Was a victim once of a scooter. It was taken, but I later found it.
especially on those cash orders, what we call COD orders. Sometimes it's the
Hell no. Yeah, I wouldn't even take COD orders here, let alone anywhere else. No, I was just asking for it. Might go good once or twice, but eventually, no.
chance or that opportunity to just order the food, then you will be thinking that he's gonna pay. From there, when you give the food, you say, I don't have money. Someone comes in front of you or in on your back and snatch your phone, even the bike. I once come across such things.
And then what is a slow day like for a lady between all the guys? When you guys are not out on the road doing deliveries and things, how do things go?
Me on my side, I will be at home because I'm a mother. I will be with my kids.
Business. When the business slow, you won't be happy. Yeah, but you don't have choice. That time must come. And when it's come, you can sit in your bike or be with your colleagues, have discussing, laughing.
See, the bad times are gonna come, guys. The slowdowns are going to come. This man right here is dropping the Uruguay wisdom.
We normally do. Be with our make a jest, laughing, create a story. Yes, we do that.
Aw. Well, that's all I had. I just wanted to travel the seas, share a few crumpets with you guys. And Pedro, stop being so freaking nice. I can't. It's killing me because I can't do anything in return. But seriously, guys, thank you so much. We're just gonna keep going. Keep doing what we're doing. Hello to all the new people. I hope you stick around, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.